Alien is a franchise that has had some real up and downs over the course of its cinematic history. And, when it came to the Prometheus films with Alien, I didn't necessarily hate them. They weren't my go-to Alien films. Let's go with that. They were my go-to films. They weren't the ones when I wanted to watch Alien. I wasn't thinking of putting on Prometheus or even Alien Covenant. I wasn't really thinking of those films to put on. Alien's been kind of dormant for a little bit. It hasn't been a very poppin' franchise, but with the kind of revamp of the Predator franchise that came out a couple years back with Prey, which I absolutely adored. I loved Prey so much. I was hoping when they announced a brand new Alien movie that it would kind of have that same back to basics feel that Prey did. Well, today we got our very first look, our first teaser at the new Alien movie, Alien Romulus. So, what did I think of this teaser? Now, it's a short teaser. It's only about like a minute, a couple seconds, but I thought this teaser was perfect. If you're going to reintroduce the Alien franchise, going back to its roots, back to basics, I thought this teaser did it brilliantly. Because what this teaser really focused on and made you understand that they were going back to is that Alien started out as a horror movie, as a horror franchise, and we're going back to that horror feel. Just when this teaser opened up and you had that empty hallway and you had the distant screams, in space, no one can hear you scream. The minute this teaser started, that popped right into my head. That's exactly how I felt. And from there, mostly just a series of shots of flashes of people screaming. There's blood all over the space station. You get a little shot of the alien at the very end, but for the most part, that's pretty much all that this teaser showed. But what I liked about this teaser and the tone of this teaser and everything that this teaser is promising is it almost feels more like a reboot or a remake of Alien than a continuation of the franchise. I haven't looked too much into whether or not they're doing a full-on remake and reboot, or if they are continuing the franchise, if Ripley did exist in this universe, or if they're replacing her with some, or even just like recasting and redoing Ripley. I'm not entirely sure, but this felt like the fresh blood that Alien really needs in this franchise. This whole teaser just felt refreshing. It felt like it was going back to what made this franchise popular in the first place. And honestly, after coming off of Prey and then seeing this teaser, I am stoked. I am so happy with how this has turned out. And maybe after Alien Romulus comes out and after we get, Prey and Alien back on their feet and they're doing well again in their franchises, maybe we take another swing at Alien versus Predator. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. I think it could be fun. I think that if you get the Prey and Alien Romulus people together to make that movie, it might turn out better than the previous ones. But before we get to that crossover, before we get to probably the eventual cinematic universe, because we got the Pooniverse, everything's got to have a cinematic universe. As far as this first teaser for this new Alien Romulus movie goes, I am more than satisfied. I am thrilled. I cannot wait for this thing. It's coming out on Disney Plus. And the one thing about that is that I really, really hope that Bob Iger can turn this theatrical. I really do. And I think that there's a good chance that they do that because they're looking to make money. Disney's looking to turn a buck. I think there's going to be a lot of interest in this, especially once this teaser starts to hit, like in the movie theaters, starts to hit the general audience. I think this could be a modest hit for Disney and for this franchise. I think it's a huge mistake based on this teaser dropping this on Disney Plus or Hulu if you're in the States, I guess. Put this in theaters, please. Put Prey 2 in theaters. Get these franchises back on the silver screen where they belong, and I will be there day one to check them out. And definitely, regardless whether Alien Romulus is on Disney Plus or on the theater screen, after this teaser, I am all in. I cannot wait to see this thing. Well, thank you very much for checking out this clip from our live show that we do every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time called Zach Milne Talks Live. If you like talking movies, if you like talking movie news, why don't you consider hitting that subscribe button before you leave? We do that on this channel all the time. But if you still need some time before you fully commit, you can check out the full video this clip is from right here, and you can check out another video over here. The subscribe button's right here.